Everything begins in the tournament between Universe 6 and 7. The participants of Universe 7 would be Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Majin Buu, and Monica, while the participants of Universe 6 would be Cabo, Hint, Frost, Magetta, and Batamo. Everything would happen as in the original story. At the end, Universe 7 would win. After a few minutes, a very small figure would appear. The being would be called Zeno-sama. Beerus and Champa would immediately go with the Supreme Kai, Osama, to greet him. "How is the great Zeno-sama?" Both Beerus and Champa said very nervously. "Good, thank you for asking. I've seen all the fights that have been made and found it very funny," Zeno-sama would answer. At this, Whis would interrupt. "Mr. Zeno-sama, I'm glad to see you. I need to tell you some things about Beerus." "Tell me in all confidence." "He just spends his time sleeping and eating." Liz would speak at that moment, also interrupting Vados, Champa's guardian angel. "Mr. Zeno-sama, it's good to see you too. I also need to tell you a few things about Champa. He just eats, and when I offer him healthy food, he rejects it all the time and keeps shouting." "In that case, I'll have to take action." At that, Coco would appear, trying to greet the King of Everything. Zeno-sama's guards would stop him. "Let him pass." The King of Everything would speak. "Hey, it's me, Goku." Stretching out his hand to wave, Zeno would do the same waving. Goku would lift him up and down with his arm. Everyone would be surprised and nervous that something might happen. Zeno-sama would let out a smile. "Okay, I also noticed that the gods of Universe 6 and 7 haven't been doing their job. That's why I thought of replacing them." Everyone would be shocked by Zeno-sama's decision. "And what would happen to us, Zeno-sama?" the Destroyer Cats would ask. "This time, I'll spare you and leave you to your fate." "Hey Goku, would you like to be the new god of destruction of Universe 6? I really don't know what the job of a god of destruction is. You'll have to eliminate all the evil that exists in your universe. Plus, I'd have Vados who can train you, and you'd become much stronger." Goku would like this idea, and would accept. Zeno-sama would look at Vegeta, and realize that Goku and Vegeta had exceptional potential. The King of Everything would then approach Vegeta. "You're Vegeta, right? Would you like to be the new god of destruction of Universe 7? You'll have to eliminate all the evil that is in your universe. Just like Goku, you'll have Whis, so we can train you and make you stronger." Vegeta would accept so as not to be left behind and outdone by Goku. "Okay, then I need them in a week in my place to meet the other gods of destruction." Goku and Vegeta would ascend with their hands at the same time. Saying goodbye to Zeno-sama, Bulma, and the others would be stunned by the decision that the Saiyans had made. "Mr. Goku, Champa, it's time to go." Vados would speak. Goku, confused, had no choice but to go with Vados since he was now the new god of destruction of Universe 6. Goku would say goodbye to Chi-Chi and Goten with a hug. "Tell Gohan to study hard to achieve his dreams, and I promise I'll visit them soon." Goku would leave for the planet Champa, where he was going to live from now on. Beerus would make the same wish as in the original story, returning with the others to planet Earth. The Z-Warriors would eat when they arrived on Earth, but they'd be sad for their friend Goku. It wasn't in that place, while Beerus and Champa still had not assimilated what had happened. On the other hand, Goku had arrived to Champa's planet. Goku would start to peel his belly because he was hungry since the beginning of the tournament. "Excuse me, Vados, in case you have something to eat? I'm really hungry since the tournament started." "Of course I do. Wait a few minutes. We'll see what there is for you to eat." After a few minutes, Vados had prepared a feast for the same. Goku would start eating, and when he finished, he would thank Vados. "Thank you, Vados, that was delicious," Goku would say, making Vados blush. The next day, Goku would wake up in the mood to train, calling Vados to start training. "Mr. Goku, I have a room that's similar to the room of time that you have on Earth. But in this one day will be 3 years. We want to train in this place to advance faster, the potential that you have hidden, and also become more powerful in a short time." Goku would accept, but before the Saiyan could even set foot in that room, Vados would stop him. "Wait, Mr. Goku, first you must take some holy water, which even if time passes, you'll not age and stay that way for your entire life. This holy water is found in the lowest part of Tampa Temple. Be careful, getting that water is not easy." "Don't worry, don't call me sir, just call me Goku." Goku would head towards the sacred river. When he arrived, he would see the river, but when he tried some water, he'd be hit. "What happened? Who's there?" shouted the saying. In front of Goku would appear a figure. "I would be just like Champa. If you want to take the water from the sacred river, you'll have to defeat me." Goku was happy because he had to fight to get the water from the river, and would switch into Super Saiyan Blue. Vados, who was outside the temple, would hear the noise caused by the compensation of the Champa figure, and Goku. Goku would be seriously injured, staggering due to this use of his Kaioken times 10. Goku would not waste any more time carrying a Kamehameha to throw it at the copy of Champa. Goku would fall exhausted, losing Kaioken along with his Super Saiyan Blue. From one moment to another, the copy of Choppa would disappear. Goku with his last strength would manage to drink the water of the sacred river. His head would begin to hurt, and at the same time his power was increasing more. Goku would be passed out for a few minutes, and when he woke up, he'd get up as if nothing had happened. But his clothes would have been completely destroyed. When leaving the temple, he would see Vados, who'd been waiting for him. "Now we can train. Are you ready?" "Of course. Let's start now." Goku would answer with enthusiasm to become stronger. Goku and Vados would enter and train for a week, which in that room would be 21 years. After a whole year, he would master the Kaioken times 50 in Super Saiyan Blue. You need to master your own judgment, which serves you too much in speed, dodging blows and hitting. After 6 months, Goku would manage to give off a warmth in his eyes, the tickled glow. Vados would realize that he managed to awaken this selfish doctor, letting out a smile. Goku would fall to the ground tired. Vados would heal him and they would start training again. After 20 years, Goku would decide to test how strong he had become, creating a Kamehameha in the state of this selfish doctor in Phase 3. He'd throw it without any direction, and then teleport in front of it to stop it. And Vados, seeing Goku, who was without his shirt, would blush, helping him heal his wounds. Goku, when he regained consciousness, would see Vados and would thank her for training him. "Thank you, Vados, for training me. I have to tell you something very important. Since we're here training, you've seemed to me a super cute girl. I think I like you. And I feel this with Chi-Chi, but with you it's totally different. You too, since we entered this place. I've fallen in love with you." Vados would answer. Goku and Vados would start kissing. After a few minutes, they would continue training for the remainder of the year they had left. When they left, Champa would wake up, and he felt the great power of Goku and Vados. At that moment, the staff of Vados would be glowing. When he checked to see it, it would be a tribute from Daishinkan-sama, in order for Goku to be present in the palace of Zeno-sama. "Lord Goku, Zeno-sama needs you at his palace, as he's to introduce himself and meet the other gods of destruction." "Okay, and I told you to just call me Goku." "Alright, Goku, hurry up. We need to travel to the planet of the Supreme Kai-samas. They'll take us right away, since at my speed it would take us 2 days to get there." "Okay, I'll hurry." After a few moments, Goku would be ready to go to the planet of the Supreme Kai. "Vados, give me your hand." Teleporting with it to the Supreme Planet of Universe 7. "But Goku, we had to go to the Supreme Planet of Universe 6. "Well, it doesn't matter now. We're already here. Better have the Supreme Kai-sama take us. He could take us to Zeno-sama's place." "To Zeno-sama's place? What for? For what reason?" "I have to be there to meet and introduce myself to the other gods of destruction." "Well, alright. I'll take you there." From one moment to the next, the typical smile that Goku always carried with him would change completely. "Whose key is this? Looks a lot like Vegeta's, but no, it can't be him." A surprised Goku would say in a serious tone. Goku would get into a fighting pose when he felt such a presence. "It's an awesome power. We'll have to be careful," Vados would say. In that place, the only one surprised would be Vados and Goku, while the Supreme Kai-sama would become. Goku and Vados be surprised to know that bestial ki they were feeling belonged to Vegeta. "Incredible, Vegeta! How'd you increase your power so much in such a short time? What training did you have with Whis to increase your abilities and strength so much?" "You're serious, Kakarot. Were you surprised? This isn't all my power. Besides, I've already surpassed you. When I seen you haven't wasted your time either, and you've trained too. Your power is greater since we last met." "Yeah, I've also trained a lot to surpass myself and not fall behind. Supreme Kai-sama, I need you to take me to Zeno-sama's place. I'm calling you too." "Sure, he told me that I had to be present as soon as possible in his palace." "Well then, let's go. Kai." The Supreme Kai would transport them to Zeno-sama's palace, arriving in the blink of an eye. "Welcome to Zeno-sama's palace. Follow me. I'll lead you to the king of everything," the Shinkan-sama would say. The Saiyans, together with the Supreme Kai-sama and his angels, would walk for a short time, arriving at the palace where Zeno-sama was sitting. "At last you've arrived. Come at me. You're going to meet the 12 gods of destruction." Goku and Vegeta would accompany Zeno-sama. Entering a room with the 12 gods of destruction would be found. All the gods present would stare at Goku and Vegeta, as these would be the new gods of destruction. "Knights of Destruction, I've gathered you in this place to introduce you to the new gods of destruction of Universe 6 and 7. Goku is the god of destruction of Universe 6, and Vegeta, the god of destruction of Universe 7. "Excuse me, Zeno-sama, but what happened to Beerus and Chopper?" Her mood would ask, eager to know what happened to the former gods of destruction. "This time, I left them both alive. How is it possible that two mortals have gotten the position of god of destruction?" Most of the gods would whisper. Goku and Vegeta would be shocked at the power of each of the gods of destruction. "Excuse me, Zeno-sama, could you fight any god of destruction? I just wanted to see how strong they are." Zeno-sama would order Lakir to fight Goku. The god would eagerly agree to find out how strong the Saiyan was. Lord Zeno-sama, I will not be held responsible if anything happens to this Saiyan. Okay, Goku, are you sure you want to fight him? Absolutely. I'll be warned. Deshinkan-sama would create a platform on which Goku and Lakir were going to fight. Goku would get into a fighting pose while Lakir would prepare to fight. The Saiyan would launch himself to attack the god of destruction. Lakir would dodge each of the punches and kicks that Goku tried to give him very easily. That's all your power? You're too weak to be a god of destruction. I'm just testing your power. From what I see, it won't be easy to defeat you. Goku would begin to raise his power, surprising the gods. His hair would start to turn red, reaching the Super Saiyan Gon. Lakir, sensing the overwhelming power of the Saiyan, would recoil. No, it can't be. How is it possible that a mere mortal can master Divine Ki? Prepare to be defeated, Goku would say with a serious face as he approached Lakir. Again, Goku and Lakir would start fighting. Both would give each other punches and kicks, being very evenly matched. That's not possible. I won't let myself be defeated by a mortal, Lakir would say, increasing his power every second. So you had more power then. I'll increase my power too. The Saiyan would start increasing his power, bringing out his 70%. My respects, Saiyan. You're an extremely strong person, but you won't beat me. We're gonna find out. The kid would launch himself to attack Goku by punching the Saiyan in the face, causing him to crash into some melons. That punch hurt, but it wasn't bad at all, Goku would say with a smile. What are you laughing at? Don't underestimate me. Lakir would shout while raising his power even higher. And then Goku would get up a little hurt. This one would fly up and kick him in the stomach, making him spit blood. It's time to end this, a severely injured Lakir would say. Lakir was increasing his power more and more. Get ready, this is all my power. I'll show you no mercy. You'll finally show me your true power, Goku would say with a smile, and anxious to see the power of the god of destruction of Universe 8. The Saiyan would be shocked to feel the power of increasing its power, and taking out 90% of the power, the same god. Lakir would attack Goku, giving him thousands of blows that the Saiyan could hardly stop. You don't fight badly, now it's my turn to attack, Goku would say with a smile. The Saiyan would give him a punch in the face, making the god retreat. Without wasting time, he would give many punches and kicks to the god of destruction, leaving him seriously injured. How can this be possible? I can't be defeated by a filthy Saiyan. Can't take it anymore. I don't understand how my body can stand up. I've come this far, the Lakir would say with a few breaths he had left. Meanwhile, Goku would raise, joining his hands. You're a very powerful god, but you'll regret underestimating me. The Saiyans are the most powerful race in Universe 6 and 7. Goku would launch his attack in the direction of Lakir. This without energy would have no choice but to receive it, and would be the last cries of the god of destruction of Universe 8. Goku's attack had destroyed most of the platform. The gods who were watching the battle would be shocked and surprised to see that a mortal had defeated a god. The entire platform would be destroyed and full of debris. At that time, they would hear stones falling and debris rising. Lakir would appear from the rubble with several wounds on his body. Goku would throw an energy sphere at him, making the god recover some of his energy so he could stand up. You're an extremely strong Saiyan. You have my respects. Imagine that's not all your power. Hope to see you again. This is only 15% of my full power. The gods upon hearing that would be shocked and left with their jaws dropped.